not talking today. Got cut off by a phone call. Anyways, so I'm hanging out. I'm doing stuff. You know, we had went to Bar Louie. I ended up spending $150 at Bar Louie because my drunk ass decided to buy everybody shots. That, you know, and then I ended up spending the night at his house. And nothing happened, you know. Again, we were just very, I don't know, I just feel like that whole situation was just weird looking back, because it was like, there was obvious sexual tension, you know what I mean? Like, we would come in the room and just stare at each other and be like, and somehow end up being right by each other, and then we would be in our own little world. Mind you, we're at work. But that's just how we were. You feel me? And I look back at that. I was toxic. I feel like that whole situation was kind of toxic, and, you know, about 50% of it. But it wasn't, when I think about the other person that I wasted 2018 with, it wasn't nowhere near that. Like, 2018 was like, bitch, you met the devil. Like, who is this? Like, well, and then 2019, you know, was better than, way better than 2018. But I still had a little run-in with someone that was also on the same shit, and it really hit me. But the good thing is, in 2019, I quickly saw the red flags and was like, deuces. Because after a while, like I said, you can't blame the other person. You have to look in the mirror and ask yourself, why do you keep meeting people that do the same thing over and over and over? You have to ask yourself, why are you steady attracted to trash? Oh, I'm just being honest. Like, you constantly complaining niggas ain't shit, and they don't have a job, and they don't have a car, or they don't have ambition, or bitches ain't shit, she don't do this, she don't cook, she don't clean, she's not respectful, whatever it may be, yet you keep pursuing them. So after a while, clearly that's what you like. Because that's what you keep running into. That's what you keep entertaining. That's why I said truth hurts, man. Truth hurts. So, again, no titles. We just had this weird, like, relationship. We're colleagues. We're friends. We're clearly attracted to each other. But it's like this unspoken, just, again, and this is what, and another thing, you know, when I talked to him, and we had deep conversations here and there, and he kind of had, we didn't have the same childhood, but we had similarities where, once again, sexual abuse is common between both of us. Like, we both were sexually abused as children, which I've noticed with myself and other people. Those of us that have been sexually assaulted and abused prematurely as children, as kids, it really does, and I'm just going to go on and say it fucks up your view on how sexual intercourse relationships are supposed to go. It really messes you up. And if you notice, a lot of us that have been abused, our relationships are extremely dysfunctional, and it's not surprising. Like, you are so disconnected in so many ways. And then too, another thing that I've noticed, like, since learning about narcissism and abuse, a lot of these relationships are trauma bonds where you're literally bonding over traumatic experiences, or bonding over the trauma that is so present in the relationship that y'all have. So we sitting up bonding over sadness, depression, and trauma, and then we're drinking our pain away, you know, we're smoking our pain away, we're doing all, or we're having sex. Like, some of us who have been abused sexually will go and just be extremely promiscuous, sleeping with everybody, like, or drinking in a way. We're always doing something that is is toxic and detrimental. And you got to be careful with that. Because, like, I noticed with me, my thing was I could just drink. You know, and then in 2018, when I started smoking, I could smoke and drink. You know. And that just really was a recipe for disaster. And I came crashing in November of 2018. So that was our thing. And then we had his birthday in August, or not August, February. He's an Aquarius. And, you know, I took it upon myself. Oh, wait, before I get into Aquarius season, back to December, I remember I bought him an outfit, shoes, you know, I just took him shopping. Which in hindsight, that was on some pick me shit. If I've never heard of pick me shit, like what the fuck? But, and I'm gonna say this, and this is for anybody regardless of gender and sex, gender and sexuality. If you are the dominant person or you are like a provider, I feel like a lot of us get into that role of we're so used to having to take care of other people that that's like a part of our love language. So what a lot of us do is we will spend money on folks, buy them gifts, and that's our way of showing, hey, I care about you, I like you, I might even love you. But instead of actually saying, hey, I like you, I care about you, or I love you, we just buy you gifts. That's not always a good thing, because a lot of us then will turn around when the situation doesn't work. Niggas ain't shit, bitches ain't shit, they're users, blah, blah, blah. Are they users, or did you willfully participate in giving them shit when you didn't have to? That needs to be the real question. I have to own up to that, because he didn't ask me to buy him an outfit, buy him gifts, buy him shoes. He didn't ask me to rent a car for him so he could go to his grandmother's or one of his grandmother's funeral. He didn't ask that. I took that upon myself and did that. So that's why I said a lot of times you have to be transparent and honest with yourself, because again, all this trying to play the victim shit, I'm sorry, grown folks need to own up to shit that they're doing. And that's why I said accountability goes a long way. And also, when you become more accountable and you start paying attention to the red flags and the patterns, you won't find yourself being played like this over and over again.